I'm not sir.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart.
So,
I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Media. The reality for trans people, especially ones who are early on in their transition, have not had work done, have not done voice training, things like that, is puberty has completely altered our bodies to look very masculine. And I know that even still, I will never look like I was born biologically female. I understand that. But in daily life, I'm able to go out and I don't turn a lot of heads. It's unfair of me to think somebody is going to perceive me as the gender I identify with if all of my social cues are telling them something different. What I've learned, and what I learned from, talking to my doctors when it came to what surgeries I would get and things, was like that it only takes a person like less than a second to subconsciously gender someone by looking at them. And there's just little things that they see. But you have to know that the reason a lot of us do voice training, the reason a lot of us get surgeries, is not only to be happier with how we look to ourselves, but to be perceived by the world in a way that is not so gender dysphoria affirming. It's not okay to kind of try to rain hell down on people because they misgender you. You can talk to them. You can have a nice conversation and just say, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you do me just as like one human to another? Can you just call me by my preferred pronouns? Like, I'm not taking away any of your rights. I'm not, just a favor to me. My hope is when people see me, that's what they call me, that they call me she, her, just by looking at me. I don't want someone to do it as a kindness to me or as pity. I want them to see how I want to be perceived. And until I was seen that way, I understood that misgendering comes with it, which is why I would cry every Monday. Because I felt trapped. I felt like I never was going to fit in. I never was going to belong. I never was going to pass. All these. Like, it was a problem. And instead of complaining to the people that were misgendering me, I went out and tried to make it easier on them by saying, like, okay, well, next time you look at me, you're not going to see what you saw before. Lily Tino, though she does some very pretty looks and stuff, there is still a very masculine kind of way that she presents, which is totally not invalidating to her experience at all. What I'm saying is, if somebody reads you based on less than a second of visual information, that is going to happen. There are so many micro mannerisms that you learn from living in one gender for years and years and years that unlearning those things, even if they were not natural to you, that takes a long time. And you have to understand that you need to have patience for yourself and you need to have patience for the people around you. The world is not our oyster. We should not expect everyone to comply. We're looking for kindness, but you also can't bully people into it.